Hello Philippines, hello world. Welcome back to my channel and this is Let's Talk. So for today's video, let's talk about why most of the Filipinos choose a farm. so today I am yes. So today I am here with me, Christine. If you know her already, if you watch the previous video that we filmed. So today
Today we're gonna have a different topic.
yeah. But by the way, congratulations, you're already engaged.
Thank you. But it was what? 2 years ago?
Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
But I just recently watched your video.
Yeah.
It was unique, guys,
I think-
because it was Christine's who proposed to Chris.
For
By
a
the way,
change.
your partner's name is,
Chris.
for those who don't know, for the viewers, no. So, can I ask, where did you two first meet?
It was online.
Well, of course, for those single, can you share what kind of online is it?
Okay, I don't know.
Is it an app?
Yes, it's an app. I don't know if it's available in the Philippines, but it's completely available here in UK. So what I used was Badoo.
I heard about Badoo before
Yeah.
when I was in Dubai.
Okay.
It is rampant, but I think Badoo is the only, I think, allowed in the Dubai.
Really?
So because I have Badoo
Yeah.
before. So yeah, you met in Badoo.
Yeah, we met in Badoo, and when I was still back in Peterborough at that time.
Okay. It was like 2 years ago or
No, it was more than 3 years. We're running 4 years already together.
oh, so you're running 4 years
Yeah.
together.
Together.
Oh, it's very nice. You know, it's 4 years getting strong.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting for it to be really serious and
So
all.
what is his nationality? If you don't mind, I'm asking.
He's Greek, by the way. He's European.
European. So here is the question.
What's the question?
Why did you choose to love a foreigner?
Uh,
Oh, why not Filipino? Like,
yeah.
you use the online app. Why not choose? Because I know when you use that app, you have to
You can-
choose who you're going
Yeah.
to meet, like Filipino or what kind of nationality is it?
Probably because I had a bad experience with
Filipino.
Yeah, with a Filipino.
Yeah.
And I'm not generalizing or stereotyping all the Filipino
Yeah.
men, but maybe at that point it just made me think that to try,
Yeah.
to see what is the difference. But I didn't. I didn't realize, and I wasn't expecting as well
Yeah.
that it will turn out like this way. So
Right.
yeah.
Or I guess that's the reason most of the Filipino or Filipina who has a foreigner, partners,
Relationship, yeah.
because they've been like heartbroken
Yeah.
with the
Well,
Filipinos.
actually, in my case, it wasn't a third party thing.
Yeah.
Between my with what happened from my previous relationship with a Filipino.
Yeah.
What happened is it just didn't work between us because we can't meet halfway, something
Oh.
like that.
Why is it doesn't meet halfway? Whereas you are, it's Filipino,
Yeah.
same culture, same
Yeah.
language, and whereas today your current partner is a
Yeah.
foreigner, whereas
By-
the culture is
It's
different. It's
Yeah.
opposite. So why it doesn't work?
By the way, just to let you guys know, I have two kids already who are both teenagers.
Yeah.
One is 17 and one is 14.
Yeah,
That's
and they're
from my-
both great.
Yeah, that's from my previous relationship with a Filipino.
Okay,
And their dad is also here in UK right now.
right.
So the thing between us with my ex is that there's no third party between us.
Okay.
It just happened so that our relationship got really as what I said earlier, that we can't meet halfway
Yes.
anymore. We have different interests, and there's always fighting because our communication is really bad.
Yeah.
Like it came to a point that, because I'm the type of person who wants to always, talk things out.
Yeah.
But he's different. He's always the opposite.
Like quiet.
Yeah, quiet, but in a way that he doesn't like communication. Like if you have a problem,
He doesn't want to talk about
he
it.
doesn't want to talk about it.
Well, you know what? In the relationship, if there's any problem, a tiny bit hints of like something going on, or you have to talk about. It's more important, isn't it?
Yeah, true. Actually, to be honest, I think everyone knows already that communication is a vital,
Yes.
factor for a relationship to work, right?
It is.
If that's your main problem between your relationship, then the relationship is not really gonna work.
I think if there's no communication, you don't want to talk about it. What the problem is?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna create more problem.
Yeah,
more
because
problem.
with me at that time, every time we have a problem, I want to talk things out to solve the problem.
Yeah,
right?
before
to find a
as
solution.
what they say, before you go to sleep, you have to sort things out.
But with him, he would prefer to just sleep it out and just assume that tomorrow is gonna be all right. But for me, it's not gonna work like that. And it gives me more anxiety that I cannot express myself.
Yes.
So it turns the result is we're always fighting because we cannot resolve anything.
Yeah.
And the kids are already affected. And there was a point as well that because he's a silent type,
Right.
so when he gets mad, everything is how do I say that? I don't want to say negative things about him.
Yeah.
He's very emotionally abusive.
Oh, right.
So and
to the point he become like explode and throw some bad words at you. And
yeah, aside from his emotionally abusive, it's because he knows that I'm a fighter.
Right.
Like every time we fight, I would always say what's on my mind.
Right.
And he can't accept that. So what happens is he displays his anger to my kids.
Oh, okay.
So we came to a point that this has been going on for like years.
Okay.
Because when we separated, my kids are already 11, 12. So my kids have a traumatic experience with him, and to the point that I was brought to ER. Because I was having a panic attack for the first time. I thought I was having a stroke.
Right.
And at that point, that's the time when I said to myself, this has to stop.
So that is your turning point.
Yes,
to leave him
that was my
when
turning
you were
point.
in the emergency room.
Yeah. Because at that time when that incident happened, I was having a panic attack. I was so afraid that something might happen to me because of my kids.
Right.
My priority is my kids all the time. So when at that night, I keep telling my daughter, call your dad and tell him to call 911 right now.
Right.
And I wasn't joking at that time because I can literally feel already that my body is getting rigid and everything, and I'm starting to
because you know your body. You know your body.
And having starting difficulty breathing.
Yeah.
And everything starts to get numb.
Right.
And what happened is she called her dad because at that time he was outside.
Yeah.
And we just had a fight, and I was having a panic attack because something happened when my boy was playing in our living room.
Yeah.
He got mad and he kicked something. What my boy is playing like a
Right.
Lego.
Yeah.
And that made me jump. And after that, I was starting to have a panic attack.
Yeah.
So I told my daughter, call your dad and tell him to call 911 right now because I think I'm not well.
I'm not well. Yeah.
And it took her 3 times
To call.
No, it took her 3 times to get her dad to come to me and see me.
Yeah.
And because he thought that I was joking.
Just creating drama or something.
He thought that I was making up stories.
Yeah.
And the moment he saw my face sitting at the sofa, not moving at all in region, and I look so pale and sweating.
Right.
That's the time he just rushed outside and called anyone he can, to call for help. And the moment we arrived at the ER, of course they told me that I was having a panic attack and something like that. And that was my first time. I didn't, it was so, everything was new to me because that was my first time experiencing a panic attack.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it felt like that way, and I felt like.
And for those who are watching right now, who has the experiencing like that, who got the panic attack, they can relate how it feels like.
Yeah. But the thing is, that was my first time. I thought I was having a stroke already.
Yeah.
So my goodness, Lord. And that's the point where I told myself, this has to stop because it's not going well already.
It's not healthy.
My health, my health is affected. Even before that panic attack, I already started developing palpitations, and my period has went irregular.
Right.
Like I was having menorrhagia, like a very
because
heavy bleeding.
Because you were so stressed already.
Yeah, because imagine I was dealing with that kind of relationship and emotional abuse for years, and I thought that it was just okay because in our culture, in a Filipino, we're very resilient, isn't it?
Yeah, we
so
are.
as much as we can take it in, we will hold it.
Yes.
And the thing is with us Filipino culture, we tend to pretend that we're strong and we can, deal with everything.
It is.
We're dealing it silently.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we can tell it to our own family, because even our own family will judge us. So that's a problem. So imagine for years I was dealing with that silently. I can even tell my parents about it, even my mom, because I know that she's just gonna tell me,
you're making drama or
something like that.
And
I know that she will tell me that I told you so.
It's
always like that with us Filipino, isn't it?
Yeah.
So imagine I was dealing with that for years, and then came to a point. I think it was a blessing in disguise that it happened, because if that didn't happen, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't realize.
I wouldn't let go of that relationship as well. So,
So that is a turning point. And then what happened? You just tell him that this is over.
No,
or
it was like I was just dealing with it, and then along came an opportunity where my sister asked me to come here in the UK.
You know what? I think that is the blessing in disguise. I think God gave you some way.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, to escape from that situation.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, and then I think your sister's been used by by the power of God to help you.
Yeah, I was thinking the same as well.
Yeah,
because
to help your situation. And then what's happened? Then your sister.
Yeah, so my sister asked me to come here. Because she also just recently, lost someone, and she doesn't have anyone here, so she wanted someone to support her. So that's the time when I came here.
Yeah, if you watch the previous video, there's another vlog of that when Christians came here in England. So that's the time when you were here in UK, you start using the app.
Yeah, like a few months after I arrived. I was just, because I can't speak with anyone, and at that time I was practicing my English test as well, so I want to develop my English communications better. So that's what I thought, to start engaging in this kind of app to practice my English communication. So it turned out really well. I wasn't expecting that it will be like this, but I think it's by God's grace that this has happened, because and previously, by the way, when I started with this, and when I met him, I introduced him to my sister, and my sister just told me, they're not good, like something, it's just in the beginning that they're nice. She was really negative about it, and I just kept holding on to that thought that this might be different, different, and then it did.
I think that's your belief that you don't want any Filipino at all. Because of your experience, past experience, so you tried other the other nationalities.
Yeah, there's a big difference, to be honest, with them. I know that you can tell yourself, because
in our country from the start, I never had a relationship with the same nationality, because in our country, in the same in the same as me, when it comes to relationship, nobody will take us as seriously.
True.
They will just take you somewhere.
Yeah, because they're not open to that kind of idea. That
that's why most of my relationship, really, all of them are foreigners. Because I find them more loving and serious.
And they're very open-minded.
They will take care of you, something. it's really really different.
Yeah.
They will not gonna take it like
granted.
for granted and take
Yeah.
advantage of
Yeah.
you. They will just treat you as human as you are.
Yeah, maybe not all, but I think we just got lucky that we
Yeah.
found a person that is really really good and nice and
Yeah.
having a great background with the family.
Yeah.
So yeah, not all got lucky
Yeah,
though. Sorry to tell you, but that's the truth.
True. So your relationship now with Chris, how is
Yeah.
it like?
No relationship is perfect, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not.
So
not
yeah,
perfect.
but
But at least now, I think, correct me if I am wrong, Chris is more on like solving problems.
yeah, it's very he's completely the opposite of my previous
Yeah.
my ex,
Yeah.
because Chris is the one who is I mean he's the one who initiates to talk everything out whenever we encounter a problem.
Yeah.
He knows that when I'm mad at him because I
Yeah.
kept silent. I don't
Same.
talk.
Same with my partner right now. He knows that I am not okay when I am silent. You know? And then he was gonna keep on asking, "What's going on? You're okay. Let's talk
Chris
about
is,
it."
Yeah, Chris is like that as
Yeah.
well. He would just he would just, he's very sensitive.
Yeah.
So the moment that he will notice that I'm not talking anymore,
Yeah.
he will ask, "What's
the
wrong?
problem?
Is there a
What's wrong?
problem?"
Yeah, can we talk about it?
Yeah.
What it is? Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and the thing is, Chris won't stop unless I'm not gonna speak.
Yeah. Unless
So-
he's not gonna be secure that you're okay.
Yeah, true.
I think that that is good, no? In a relationship, you really have to talk about it.
Yeah.
What is wrong?
Yeah,
What
because
is the problem?
communication is just really very very important to
Yeah.
the relationship. Aside from the trust, of course.
Yes. So I think of our experience of having a partner like partners, I can say it's good. It's good.
Yes,
More than having a same nationality.
Yeah. Yes, now I can really say that having a relationship with a different nationality is way better than having your own. I mean having the same with the same nationality.
Yeah.
But as what I've said earlier, let's not generalize everything, because every relationship
This is just
different.
I think based on our experience.
Yeah,
And I think most of our viewers right now, if someone is watching, they can relate.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So actually can I just ask you something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
So-
shoot it.
I want to ask him something,
Yeah.
because I'm also curious. Your partner is British.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if of course there's a difference between Europeans and British.
Yeah.
But, how is he like when dealing with like family issues or something? Like within your family,
Yeah.
is he open to your culture?
Well, in our case, my partner is trying to adopt my culture.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's really nice.
Yeah, he's trying.
Yeah.
He's trying his hard, like the food,
Mm-hmm.
the language. He's trying to learn some of the words like. One thing he knows is a bonga kaday. Yeah, because he always hear that bonga kaday when we having the karaoke. Bonga kaday.
Yeah.
And then we
okay,
will
okay.
ask him, what's bonga kaday? Yeah, that is amazing. And then he's trying to pick up some words and combine it, make it a sentence. And then that's great of him, because he's trying. And in terms of family, when I was on a video call, he's trying his best to give regards on hi. Yeah,
Okay.
just to keep in touch and communicate with my family as well. And also to his family is very nice, because they're very family oriented.
That's good.
They're very family, very close. Like with his siblings, his brothers relationship, they're really very close, very close. And to his parents, they're just friends. We're very opposite to my family, because my family, we're not very close.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Can you say at this time, how long have you been together?
We've been 2 years this coming July 4.
Yeah, so can you tell at this time, with that length that you've been with him, can you tell that he's willing to, I mean, to go on with this relationship for a longer period, or to be really serious with it?
Yeah, you know what, we talk about it, and then I think in myself I am like ready.
Mm-hmm.
I am sure that he's his, and he tells me as well that I am the one, like that, you know.
Yeah.
I think yeah.
Okay, that's really nice, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And I'm not gonna find anyone.
Yeah. The thing is, when you feel like you've found the one.
Yeah.
Even if there's temptations coming,
No. You're never gonna entertain it.
Yeah, you will never find it interesting anymore.
No.
You will never find them attractive anymore.
Yes.
Because of course your eyes are
Yeah. For him,
for him
his,
only, yeah.
you know, and that's it. I think, I think our viewers now can relate that they're gonna start
but
looking for the foreigners or
yeah,
for
but
those
in
who are singers.
general, I think in general, the reason why most of the attraction between interracial relationship is because of the differences.
Yeah.
It makes us more curious, about their cultures, that we're willing to engage and adapt their cultures. And I think that's the reason why most of it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, because based on my experience, Chris is Greek, and their religion is Orthodox, which is very, very similar to Catholic.
Yeah.
And their culture are very similar to a Philippine culture. I can tell, like, probably 80% of their culture is the same as Filipino. Yeah.
You know what? I have read this one book called How to Find the True Love.
Yeah.
It is written by Bo Sanchez.
Oh, yeah. I know.
You know, upon reading this book, one thing I realized, Bo Sanchez said in the book that for you to be able to find the true love, you have to like go out.
Yeah.
You have to go out. You don't have like to stay in your house and
Yeah.
waiting for the right one, because the right one is not gonna come. You have to find it.
Yeah, true.
What he's trying to say in the book is that if you're a girl, you have to be a girl. If you're a woman, you have to be a woman. Sell yourself. I mean, not selling yourself like
but like
giving your, you have to sell yourself. You have to wear makeup, you have to comb your hair, dress nicely.
It's like
and then
promoting yourself.
Yeah, you have to promote yourself. You know what they say, that collect and then select.
Yeah.
I think that's basically what the book it says, because you not on a date, but you have to like be friendly to a guy, a different guy, but not giving your
you have to be open with
because
possibilities.
when you're like going out with different guys, you'll be able to know them.
Yeah, true.
What's the difference?
Yeah, true.
And then that's the time you can select who is the right one for you.
Yeah, true.
Not because if you have noticed, most of the people end up like
in a bad relationship
because they're just impulsive to
the first man that they will the first person that they will meet, they will automatically get into a relationship with that person. So
one thing
I totally agree with you.
I think I can tell to our viewers as well, if you're single, like try to go out, like if you're a woman or if you're a man, try to go out, sell yourself, promote yourself, like dress nicely,
but the thing, Ronald, at our age, I mean, with my age right now, I'm in my early 40s. I'll be 42 this year, by the way.
Yeah.
In this stage, most women would just prefer to be at home because age-wise, we get easily tired now. It's different from a body who has a 20s body and a 40s body who always wants to, with the 20s you always want to go out and spend time outside in a pub, in a club, partying all night. But when you're having, when you get into this stage
Yeah.
of the age, like 40s and early 40s, you get easily tired, and you would prefer.
You know what? It's not the only like going to the bar or something. As you have said earlier, you use the button
Nah.
app, the online,
online
app.
app.
Even if you're in the house,
Yeah.
you use the app, and then
You know, it's not
Oh.
easy with the app as well, you know that. I don't know, because in your case, it's different. You
Yeah.
didn't met him online.
Yeah.
But I don't want to discourage the viewers of it or anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, using these dating apps is not easy peasy as well, because you have to, go through everyone and make sure that the people that you're meeting are, have really good
Genuine,
intentions and
yeah.
are genuine. It's
Yeah.
not easy as well. So it
But
just so
be
happens,
careful.
yeah, you just have to be very careful.
use
because-
your instinct. You
Yeah,
know,
true. Yeah,
you know
very
what
true.
it is like dodgy people
Yeah.
or like
Because
trying to scam you with the money or something.
it's not more of a scam, because if you are genuinely looking for a serious relationship in a dating app, probably more than 50% of those people who are in a dating app are just looking for some
Yeah.
one time
Like one night stand or
one night
something.
stand
Yeah.
or something like fubu
No.
or something.
If you know already that that's his intention or that's her
Yeah.
intention, well, go out with it.
Yeah.
Go out with the
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Find another one. Jump. As what
Collect and select.
Yeah, that's what. collect, and then select until you find the right one. Because
Yeah.
Teen has found already her
Yeah.
right one. And please let us know when is the marriage.
I will
Where is the
definitely
wedding?
know.
Yeah.
I will definitely,
Yeah.
of course, tell.
And I hope, and thank you so much for coming in today and to make us this another video.
No worries. It's
Peyton
not-
is my really supporter. Check out guys our first vlog.
Yeah.
It has now a 5,900 views.
Wow. Wow.
5,900 views, and I hope this video will reach same views. And I'll see you on the next vlog. Yeah.
Of course. Next topic.
Next topic, I will share you. We're gonna have to talk about what kind of topic we're going
Yes,
to
yes.
share with them. And for now, it's bye-bye.
Bye.
And thank you.
Watch.
And
Let's talk.
let's talk next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.